When I was first invited and agreed to participate in this devotional, as usual, as I tend to do, I started thinking about what thoughts to share, focusing on the theme for this week, joy. To be honest, at the time my immediate thoughts were probably like many of yours. With the pandemic continuing to affect our lives so much, our minds don't immediately go to thoughts of joy. So much of everyone's life, from mundane activities to heart-wrenching loss, have occurred in ways that we could never have imagined. The more I thought about things from that perspective, the quicker I came to realize how unproductive it was to focus on those things. After all, I had spent long weeks isolated in my home, as I'm sure many of you had, working hard to stay positive, missing my family, some of whom are only a few blocks away, but unable to have contact. So many things we view as ordinary became extraordinary. Seeing my daughter through the kitchen door as she dropped off groceries and waving to my grandchildren as they drove through the parking lot became a real treat. I stopped watching the news, having reached the point of believing the old adage that no news was good news. Someone would let me know if something was need to know. I worked diligently to stay busy. Admittedly, at times it was hard. I tried to stay focused, got projects done, read, and did my prayers and devotionals. One constant during this time, no matter what I was doing, was listening to music. Everything from classical to old-time Southern gospel quartet music, and every genre in between, played most of the day. The good thing was that many played on repeat, and after a while, some that I had not been able to listen to in a while became like old friends I had not seen in a long time. A reunion of memories, some good, some not so good, but all meaningful. Somehow the feelings of isolation and loneliness began to fall away, and my spirits began to lift, so that when my daughter voiced her concern about me being alone, I could honestly say that I was okay. After all, I had been alone before. Just 3 years ago, when I contracted Guillain-Barré and was paralyzed and could not speak, my only conversations had been with our Heavenly Father. Recalling those many days and how He sustained me and gave me strength and peace as He was now. During that time, there was a song that only played once. The words, however, both then and now repeat in my mind. It is titled Grateful and written by John Buccino. I've got a roof over my head. I've got a warm place to sleep. Some nights I lay awake counting gifts instead of counting sheep. I've got a heart that can hold love. I've got a mind that can think. There may be times when I lose the light and let my spirit sink. But I can't be depressed when I think how I'm blessed. Oh, sorry, friends. I feel a hand holding my hand. It's not a hand you can see, but on the road to the promised land, this hand will shepherd me through delight and despair, holding tight and always there. In a world that can bring pain, I will still take each chance. For I believe whatever the terrain, our feet can learn to dance. Whatever stones life may sling, we can moan or we can sing. Grateful, Grateful, truly grateful I am. Grateful, grateful, truly blessed and duly grateful. True joy comes from knowing and being grateful for the one who came to save us from our sin and shepherd us through life, whatever the circumstances may be. These times are difficult, but I know one sure thing that sustains us all through everything is knowing of His love for us and being the light through which we can be guided through good times and bad. In our heart of hearts, this is the joy that fills us up. Let us share the words so that all may know the joy of knowing Him. That is the only way to experience real joy. So, my dearest friends, I unashamedly claim my joy and know there is joy for you and joy to the world. For the Lord is come and will come again.